Prologue. 1 year ago. Rexboone, blooded son of Altamir, could Windsor knot a silk tie blindfolded. It was not a skill that he had set out to cultivate, but rather one to which he had become inured by virtue of his circumstance in life. In this regard, it was like his knowledge of Domaine Cochedury wine, the plays of Shakespeare, and Audemars Piguet watches. Without even being aware of exactly how or where he had picked up the particulars, he knew the difference between a John Frederick Kensett and a Frederick Edwin Church. When Rolls-Royce purchased Bentley, November 1931, when the two split again, 31 December 2002, how to lead a female in a waltz, where to get the best Savile Row suit. Henry Poole and Company was the answer to that one. Damn it! He undid the tangle at the popped collar of his monogrammed shirt and tried the knot thing again. Maybe it would go better if he were blindfolded. Clearly his eyeballs weren't helping much. On that note, he closed his lids. The problem was that his palms were sweaty and he was having trouble breathing. So going choke around this throat of his, even if it was courtesy of a length of Hermès's best silk, was not making him feel any less woozy. Emotions were the problem, and wasn't that a surprise? As a member of the Glimera, the vampire race's aristocracy, there were only two choices for feelings. You either sported a mild, displaced approval or a patronizing, brow-arched-based disapproval. Hell of a range there, like choosing between a wax figurine and a plastic mannequin. Fine, if you were really upset about something or someone, like your lawn man trimming the ivy beds badly, or maybe a piano, Steinway, of course, getting dropped on your frickin' foot. You could, in an icy tone, offer a corrective missive that skewered said gardener, or the owner of that concert grand so viciously that they felt compelled to suicide as a public service. None of these options appealed to him at the moment. Not that he had ever wanted any of them. With a tug to bring the knot up to his neck, and then a smooth draw down the two tails, he opened his eyes. Well, what do you know? He'd done it. Flipping the collar tabs down into place, he drew his bespoke suit jacket off the mahogany dressing stand, shouldered and armed the fine fabric, and finished his sartorial presentation by tucking a square of coral and blue silk into his breast pocket. Time to go, he said to his reflection. And yet he didn't step away. Looking into the floor-length mirror, he did not recognize the dark-haired male staring back at him. Not the classic facial features, so characteristic of aristocrats. Not the broad chest, which was not. Not the long legs or the veined hands. You should be able to see yourself clearly.